What is going on, citizens? Mason Grimm here with another episode of Citizen Grimm. Today we're going to be doing a quick commodities trading run. This is a safe run, and it only profits about 417,000 UEC, but it only costs about 1.5 million UEC for an investment, somewhere around there. So if you lose it, because bugs, you get shot down, whatever, it's not the end of the world. And it is a relatively safe run because the armistice zone is at both locations, your launching point, your buying point, and back to your selling point, which is also your launching point. You'll see. It only takes about 15 minutes, so stick around. Once again, if you guys like these videos, make sure you like and subscribe. It definitely helps out with the channel. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the description down below, or below the description rather. That helps with channel engagement. And if you guys are looking for an industrial organization, check out Hadean Interstellar. The link will be in the description below. Stick around. All right, so we're going to do a point-to-point so that you guys can kind of see how quick these runs go. This A2 is fully outfitted with military gear, Class A. It helps with the shields and definitely helps with the quantum drive, because going to my buying location only takes a couple of minutes versus like 10 plus. The servers seem okay today. I wouldn't say they were great, but they're not bad. All right, let's get these hangar doors open while I'm starting the fire up process. Turn on those engines. Come on. There we go. All right, let's make sure we're in quantum. Quantum flight is fine, doesn't matter. Gonna make sure that the doors are open enough for me to get out. And away we go. Might as well go vertical to get out of atmo. Put those burners on. All right. One thing that I did forget to do, which I am going to quickly do, is turn on my Tobii eye tracker. There we go. Now let's put the power triangle to the thrusters. There we go. A little bit better. Thruster recharge is much improved. We are just about high enough where we can use the quantum drive. So let's go to our buying location, which is Shubin Mining Facility 10. It looks like it's a far away, but it's actually not with the quantum drive upgraded on this ship. And we'll go to orbital marker 1.
Quantum travel complete.
Now, Shubin, from my location, which is Orison, is 57.4 gigameters, I guess it is. Gigantic meters, whatever. It's a long way. But you'll see with the quantum drive upgraded, it chews it up pretty quickly.
A few moments later.
We have arrived at Microtech. Shubin's Mining Facility 10. It looks like it might be on the light side, but you never know with these kind of things. So let's just take a quick flight there and see what we see. yeah, it's on the light side. We're good. Crisis averted. We don't need to activate reshade. And for those of you that don't know what reshade is, it's basically a shader that allows you to activate things like night vision and all kinds of other stuff. I'll put a video link up on the top right hand side. You guys can check that video out if you want. So we've arrived in the area. As you can see up in the top left hand side, the little eyeball means the satellite is watching. So if someone does something, they will get a crime stat unless they take the satellite down. What I do like to do is, as I get closer, I activate VTOL mode because moons do have small gravity, and for some reason, this the C2 Hercules turns like a pregnant yak. So every little bit of mobility helps. Activating VTOL. It slows things down, but you know what? It's worth it. Looks like there's someone else here. Hopefully they're not on the big landing pad. We will see. When I'm at 10 kilometers or less, I start to slow my speed down, and I can use the boosters as required, just so I don't slam into the ground. No one wants that. When I activate the landing gear, I'm probably going to drop to 30 meters because, yeah, there we go, 30 meters per second because this ship was blown up. So I turn off precision mode. And that allows me to use the various speeds that I actually have set instead of whatever the computer forces upon me. All right, let's get in close here, see what's going on. Looks like there might be another Hercules there, actually. It doesn't. Either he did that on purpose to make room for other people, or something else is going on. Maybe he's just not a very good pilot, but we're going to see if we can land in front of him. Actually, it doesn't even look like he's on the pad. So the area you want to run into is the building on the left, because that's where you can go in and buy your commodities at. Let's slow this girl down so she doesn't slam down on the pad. We'll back it up a little bit, but I don't want to get too close to that guy. And we're down. Now, this is the important part. Turn your engines off, but do not turn off your shields. Make sure your shields are active because someone may sit on the outside and decide to come and get you. So I've switched to SCM guns, but I've turned my engines off. Uh-oh, door doesn't want to open. Could be getting a little bit of shitty server syndrome happening here, otherwise known as S3. Call the elevator. Okay, that responded pretty quickly. I'm a little surprised, but all good. Now, another thing I recommend is that you don't run around and do these kind of things in your good outfit, your good armor, your good weapons, all the rest of it. If you're just doing commodities trading, you don't need armor. Excuse me, you don't need armor or weapons or anything like that. It's just something for you to lose if someone decides to take a pot shot at you. Apologies here, I meant to go to exit ship and not lower deck, but as you can see, the lower deck is empty. Ooh, ah, very pretty. All right, ground level, and that is the building that we want. Let's see, is dude still floating? Yeah, he's still floating there, so I'm guessing something went really wrong for him. Interesting, the front door on this facility is open, and now it closed. Okay. Strangeness is happening here, folks. Let's see what's in this little container. We'll take the black cherry multi-tool. What the hell is that? I don't know, but Oh, I can't take it because I don't have a backpack. Oh, well. That's not the purpose of us being here anyway, right? We're here to get commodities. So select your location, the Crusader. You will see here barrel. So we want to load barrel up with full amount, 1.542 million for 696 SCU, which is a full Hercules load of goodness. I'm just curious to see if there's anything worthwhile in here that maybe we want to carry with us. Not really. Okay. I'm not sure what that outfit was, but can I carry it? Large container loot. It's not, I don't think it's going to let me carry any of this stuff. Oh, well. There's lots of boxes here today, actually. Anything in here? Come on. Let me in. All right. That one won't let me loot. So we are out of here. Door closed. Good. Looks like the wind picked up a little bit. Top deck. And as we go by, you can take a look at the cargo hold on the lower deck. See how full that sucker is? It's full of goodness. Full of money. Easy peasy money, too. All right, we're back on board. Let's bring our engines back online. Engines are back online. We are in VTOL mode. Slowly lift off and go forward. Bring our landing gear up. Time to go ballistic. Switch to nav quantum. And then as soon as that kicks in, make sure your speed is all the way up and just start burning. Go. We can try setting your selling point. So I like to go back to Orison for myself. It will allow me. Okay, so we set the route. Sometimes it doesn't allow you for some reason, but if you can set the route, do it. That way when you hit the upper edges of the Atmo, you can just blast out. So in this case, it's 11,000. And back to Crusader we go. You can skip along until you see the planet show up. Otherwise, you can listen to whatever music I'm going to edit into the background here. I promise it won't be country music. No Taylor Swift. No Swifties on board this ship. So the quantum fuel that we will use will actually not be as much as one would think. Hydrogen in these ships is a different story, though. I mean, just turning the engine on this thing seems like 500 UEC of hydrogen fuel. But the whole flight should only be about 2,200 for hydrogen, probably just over 1,000 for quantum fuel. And then assuming I don't get shot at or bang into anything, there shouldn't be any repair costs or rearming or anything like that. Back here at Crusader, we just got to wait for the cool off period, and then we're going to take a quick dip into Orison. Calibrated, away we go. It'll be interesting to see whether Orison's on the night side. And if you guys are wondering, currently the Hercules Starlifter is the biggest non-hull cargo in the game currently. So I think the next biggest one after this is the Hull C, which is like a ridiculous amount. Or is it the Hull C? Or the Hull D? But it's a Hull series, and the next level up is like a ridiculous amount. The closest thing to this is a Caterpillar, and I think that's 500 and something SCU. So if you're a Drake fanboy, get the Caterpillar. If you're a Crusader fanboy, get the Hercules Starlifter. Either way, you'll be able to move significant quantities of commodities. And as we all know, with commodities trading, it takes money to make money. The more you can buy, the more you can sell. Buy low, sell high. Looks like Orison is not on the night side, but it might be dusk. Or soon it will be dark. Hopefully we get docked before all that kind of stuff happens. Oh, it's getting dark, yeah. Okay, let's look for the... I like to call it the spider. There's the spider right there. Point the bow of the ship at it. So that is kind of the spider. We're in quantum mode, so let's switch to flight and burn our way down there as fast as we can. We're already in an armistice zone. As you see up on the top left-hand side, you see the little circle with a slash through it. That means no one can shoot at you here, which is the same as what happened at Shubin. But people can shoot you from outside of the armistice zone and potentially still hit you. So you want to get as close as you can. Typically, it'll either land me at, I think it's hangar 14 or one of the other larger hangars. But we'll find out as we get closer. If you have Tobii Eye Tracker, I do tend to bind one of the reset eye tracker to center on one of my Hodas sticks. It's kind of a Hodas, I guess. I'm using the VKB with the Omni throttle and the side extension module. We're relatively safe at this point, so it's just a matter of getting in there, getting landed, getting the ship stored. All right, let's find out where they're going to put us. We should... Okay, there we go. Hangar 11. That works out nicely. We'll go VTOL and we'll drop some landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Oh, not sure why I'm flying in reverse there. Interesting. There we go. I don't think I pressed a button to do that, so it could be just another day in the verse. Ooh. Just by the skin of my nose. And we're down. Turn everything off. Let's make sure that we fuel. So there was a little bit of damage. Like I said, quantanium or quantum fuel was just over 1,000 and the hydrogen was 2,100. Now that the fueling is happening, we can get out of the seat because by the time we get to the ASOP terminals, The ship should be fully fueled. My understanding is that you don't need to be in the cockpit seat. Once you've activated that stuff, it'll just continue repairing and fueling and all the rest of it until you've reached a top-off point. Lower deck, so we'll exit out of the ship. We'll try and exit out of the ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. It's finally moving. I was worried we were going to suffer a critical Star Citizen issue there. Which kind of looks like we might. We could do this. We could do this and not lose 1.5 million UEC worth of product. All right. Let's make sure we get that elevator called. Come on. There we go. As long as I get that ship stored before the game crashes out. Yeah, look how bad that's lagging. It's now just saying you've left the Starlifter. Another typical day in the verse, people. Come on. There we go. Let's get this sucker stored. So if it crashes, we just have to load in and... Oh, come on, ASOPs. There we go. Yeah, this server's about to take a shit. Store. Moving to storage. Perfect. It's stored. All right. So if things go sideways now, big deal. The ship is already in storage, which means the inventory on board in the cargo bay is also in storage. So we don't have to worry about it. Handy, the elevator was already waiting for us. Now, one thing to note, you do not go to Providence platform to sell this kind of stuff. You actually have to go back to the city center, which is kind of where the hotel is. When you spawn in on Orison, if that's your chosen spawn point, because you go to the TDD station. And look at that. The shuttle is almost right here. We're going to decline that mission. I'm hoping that's our shuttle. Yes.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
You can skip along till we get to the city center if you want. No point watching a shuttle ride. All I do is play elevator music. Red sky at night, citizens delight. Red sky and warning, citizens warning. Or red sky and morning, citizens warning, something like that. Arriving at the city center, looks like the shuttle is glitching a little bit because for a second there it looked like there was one in front of us. Oh, we're going to go through the city center, like literally through the city center.
Approaching next station.
So where you want to go to is right over there to the right. Big building that says Stratus. At the foot of that is a door that takes you into the TDD. The other good thing about not wearing any of your good armor, heavy or assault armor or anything like that, is you can run without getting tired, which kind of speeds things up because there is legwork that's involved in commodities trading sometimes. Now remember, we bought this for 1.5 million. I think it was 1.52 or something like that. So the terminals are right here. We go the Crusader. We want to sell our barrel, all of it. And look at that, 1.96. So we made just over 400,000 on this run. It's, you know, not the most profitable, but it has the least amount of risk from a commodity standpoint. Plus, you're not waiting around for demand, which is super important. And there you have it, folks. That's the quick and easy Commodities Trading 101. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you guys are looking for an industrial organization with a military mindset, check out Hadean Interstellar. The link will be in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We will see you in the next one. Peace.